She said that American soccer fans, most of them aren't smart. They don't know the game. They don't understand.
Gio.
That guy gazpacho.
Sports can take a lame gorilla, okay?
Right, did you know that Arsenal died?
These got me buzzing.
Up the TOFFEEs. It's hard to up them anyway.
I'm just not even gonna comment on that.
Welcome into Footy with the boys. We are towards the end of April before a June World Cup here in the U.S. A World Cup alone is
Canada.
amazing. A World Cup in the U.S. and Mexico and Canada is great. But, boy, do we have a lot to talk about.
We do.
We'll start with, obviously, the U.S. men's national team, get some burning questions, some updates on our players home and abroad. We do have some updates on the Arsenal Alley, as well as Toffee Talk.
Yes,
Neither positive. There's going to be a lot of ranting here. We're going to go ahead and get into a power ranking, of course. We're kind of on the cherries here. Journey to the World Cup is a new segment we will be doing. We will be highlighting 2 nations each per week. Palmer will determine each week which country is the best by our fun facts and by our presentation of why we should support them. And by the end, we will have a Footy with the Boys team to root for in the World Cup. If you don't want to root for the U.S. or Colombia, we will also have a new segment which has been named.
Yes, and that name will be shared later.
Yes.
TBD.
A secret surprise.
But it is named, I promise.
It is definitely named going in. We would
definitely
not be that
not named, that's for
unprepared.
sure.
Boys, let's get into a little burning questions. The young bucks in the MLS, for the most part, are just continuing to shine. I think this allows a lot more opportunity for young players in the MLS, which is obviously a great thing. Julian Hall is going crazy. He has 9 goal contributions in 8 games. He is, I think, 17 still.
Yeah.
Might be 18 now, but whatever. 17, 18. That's crazy.
Palmer would know. Palmer, how old is he?
So I've been counting.
It's a really important
Got
age
a
for
date in his
Palmer.
calendar.
We'll stop there. We won't go too far. Keep Palmer employable.
Fuck you guys.
Audrey Mehmeti has also been insane. Has, I think, 1 goal, 2 assists.
Yeah.
This season, but he's playing
Runs the team,
defensive mid. He runs a team. Is constantly just so good. If you did not know that he was 16 years old, you would think he's just the same age as somebody else. You'd think he'd be like a standard MLS player, which is crazy at 16 years old that he is doing that and playing every single minute for New York Red Bulls at such a high level. Xavier Gozo got another assist. He's just racking up goal contributions for Real Salt Lake. And then Nico Shakiris. San Jose versus LAFC. You have Timo Werner getting his first goal. Denny Bowanga in the game. Sonny in the game. Hugo Lloris. And the star of the game is Nico Shakiris.
Fuck yeah.
Pulling all the strings for San Jose to dominate against
He's been
LAFC.
so good.
LAFC, the teams, they've been shitting on everyone. And San Jose,
7-0-1 right now, dude.
goodness.
Have not lost.
Is that right?
Is the last one to draw.
7-0-1. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bruce
Yeah.
Arenas has them cooking.
Dude, he I mean Bruce back? Bruce back?
Oh, he's always been good in the MLS, right?
No, they've been cooking. They're starting 70% American players right now, a lot of homegrown talent. And Nico Shakiris, dude. The whole reason I put this on the sheet is to talk about Nico Shakiris. Because if you're not watching this dude and no one's watching San Jose Earthquake Soccer, to be fair.
I'm not, no.
But you gotta check it out. He's been like around the first team for a while, had some injuries, but
How old is this kid?
20, I think.
He's been hyped up. He was playing in U cycles as like a 16-year-old playing with the, or 15-year-old in the U17
Really young,
World
yeah.
Cup. Like, he's been playing up 2 age groups where he's been able to double up on cycles. And he's been a super highly touted prospect for a while. I don't think he's lived up to it for a good amount of time. Now it seems, at least this season, it's obviously very early, but he looked very, very, very
He's
good.
looked actually insane. He's creating over 3 chances per game. Like, absolutely insane. Has a great shot on him, too. Is just classic, like, short 10, great center of gravity, great change of direction, great ball control. And, I mean, he's dynamic. So, I think of any of these guys, he's already 20, a little bit more physically mature than these other guys. I don't know.
Say it.
I don't know.
Is there a chance?
I mean, shit.
any of these players going to the World Cup? You think any of these young players? I think
I mean,
Loki Hall. You can make the argument is probably the best American striker in.
Not the
MLS
10.
based off
We've
form.
talked about how competitive
Yeah,
that spot is, right?
I don't think any MLS striker is getting into the striker position. Then you have Mehmeti. We'll talk about a little
He's
womp
what?
section.
Deeper lying.
Deeper
playmaker.
lying center mid. I think it'd be very hard to trust a 16-year-old in a World Cup.
but to bring a 16-year-old, it wouldn't be that hard.
If a 16-year-old's
With-
being
Let's
included in this camp, it's
I'll go ahead.
Cayman,
I'll
right?
skip ahead in the notes here to
Is
a little
not
update
playing.
on some form here, and then we can kind of talk about this with Mehmeti. I have a little womp section of some players
womp.
here. Tessman, his minutes have been not great. He's getting like 11 minutes as a sub appearance in most games. He has played like a half or 60 minutes in some, but the constant play that he got at the start of the season is not really there. He's maybe fallen out with Fonseca a little bit. Musa, obviously not playing. Just got the report that Atalanta's not buying him. Surprise, surprise. AC Milan also came out and said we don't want him either, so we will be selling him. Not much of a surprise, but still
Toffee?
not great. Gio Reyna, obviously not playing too much. Nokai Banks has not played at all
Serves him right, bro.
for Augsburg since March camp, since that
Mm.
decision. Tim Ream also got yanked at halftime for how awful he was in an MLS game at center back. That's not great either. A lot of players are dipping out of form. But I
Perfect.
think we're
This is great.
people that
Get the dip
could
out of the way.
be in the squad. You look at like a Reyna maybe not making it, a Tessman, a Musa maybe not making it. That's a lot in the midfield where you have a Mehmeti, you have a Gozo that might be a more winger attacking option. Is there a chance that these players get in, or do you think at this point it's just you can't throw them in this late?
I don't think you could throw him in this late. This is also the time of the season where fatigue starts to play. For the MLS guys, it shouldn't, right? MLS guys
just
their
started.
season just
I was
started.
like, wait.
Tim Ream's got 37 years of fatigue, so maybe he gets a pass. No, I think it's too late in this stage to make these significant changes, bring in new faces.
One young player though to give him the experience of another World Cup.
What's that going to do? Is it going to be another Julian Green situation where he maybe comes off the bench and
Scores
does
a
something
scores a
electric?
worldie against
amazing
Belgium.
goal.
Yeah, I'd be okay with that.
That's what I'm saying.
But even in that World Cup, you have a DeAndre Yedlin that realistically was not part of the old guard of a lot of the players
No.
that were there, and he comes in. People were saying, why the fuck is Landon Donovan left off? You have a DeAndre Yedlin that was kind of unproven. He's insane.
Leave off Pulisic.
Earns a win over to, or earns a transfer over to Tottenham from that.
yeah.
So I think there's a chance. I think it would take a
Who's closest of those
insane
four?
purple patch. I think it's Gozo. I think just the winger depth that we have isn't insane, and
It's
he
not.
We don't even play
But
with
we don't
wingers.
really
very
play with true
dynamic
wingers,
attacker
yeah.
though. I think he's a player that if you bring off the bench, you know that he's going to go dynamic, can make some moves happen. I think Hall, you don't need another striker. We already
There's
have
probably
those.
already fringe players within the MLS who are more senior who get in over these guys, though.
Yeah, I think obviously
You don't
have,
think
like,
Jordan Morris gets a look over these guys?
No,
God, I
Jordan
hope not.
Morris.
Diego Luna.
I think Diego Luna, yes, but I also think if Gozo's on the same team, if he continues to do this and he's outperforming in terms of goals and assists, then I still think Luna maybe has an edge. But I think there might be a discussion of, hey, you know what? He's a bit of a different player.
I don't think that's an or situation. I think Luna's going. I think it's an and.
Yeah, it definitely could be.
I'd be surprised to see any of these kids.
Yeah, I mean,
don't think-
the
I
correct
don't think
answer
so.
is not, but I think they all deserve real chances immediately after the World Cup. Like, whatever camp
Yeah,
we
oh,
have.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
bring them in, dude. Let's
Oh,
just see what they got.
that camp after the World Cup is going to have, I think, a lot of new blood.
Hey, fuck, dude. Let's
Like,
play
there's
some World Cup
going to
games
be a
first.
lot of new players.
Flags just loves his prospect.
But
you
he
can't
does.
wait till
Also,
after World
on the
Cup.
womp
It's always
womp,
about the next World
Malik
Cup.
Tillman, not the greatest. Not the greatest so far. We have a lot of players that are not in great form.
Thank God
Sick.
Wes is
Yeah.
in great form.
Thank God.
Sick.
We'll talk about Philadelphia. We talked about the train tickets in New Jersey. Shit on them for that. Whole story is there is governor is putting her foot down on FIFA gave no money for it, so she's not gonna have the taxpayers pay a $48 million bill for the 12 games, 8 games they have. I don't even know what it is, but I don't know if that is close to what an actual.
Wouldn't
cost
those
would be.
trains still be running?
It would still be running and get more people buying it. would it
Yeah,
not?
I don't understand where this bill came from. Like, what bill was forced upon you, lady?
But
Other
also, though,
infrastructure, probably.
I mean,
right?
infrastructure to have like
Like what?
security and everything like that. But
A lot of porta potties.
at the same
$48
time,
million.
also, the whole thing is, as a host city, previously 2023, they switched the rule where it used to be you had to provide free transportation or readily accessible transportation to the stadium if you're going to be the host city. They switched that because it was not economical for American cities. They decided, you know what? We'll allow you guys to still charge your standard amount. New Jersey's now charging $100 for their transit. Crazy. She's saying can't let the taxpayers pay the bill. FIFA's all about money. That part's not untrue, but it's also you're bringing in the world for the World Cup. It is so much added to your economy.
We need someone eyeing her like a hawk. Like if she remodels her bathroom after this, I'm gonna be,
We need-
I'm gonna be
yeah.
all over it, dude. Footy with the boys expose.
Expose. We will be on site. We're flying to New Jersey, but Philadelphia decided that they are not going to raise their
We're
prices.
going to be like that dumbass dude who was checking in on the daycares in Minnesota.
yeah.
There's no kids here. Let me see the kids.
Let me see the kids.
The pizza
They won't
shops.
let me in. Who's your child? I don't have one. Let me in to see them.
That seems like our level of reporting.
Hell yeah, dude. Just Palmer knocking on doors. Is that some new tile?
Let me check that out. That's high end.
Looks pretty clean. Must be new.
We'll go to little Yanks at home and abroad here.
I love to yank at home.
The Yank. All right. We're just
Continue,
gonna keep
pause.
moving. Yeah.
I'm sorry for all our underage viewers.
We'll start with Florian Balogun. He has scored now 8 straight games in Ligue 1. He has scored 10 goals in his last 10 games in all competitions. I mean, this is you can't really ask much more from a striker. The only other player in European top 5 leagues to score in 8 straight games.
Got through it.
Jesus, is Kylian Mbappe.
I could ask a little more. What you score for the United States? No?
Yeah, I
mean,
suppose.
Him and Weston McKinney are 2 only informed players. Well, Hachi right. Thank God.
Got you right.
Thank God.
Yeah. We might have to play 2 strikers this summer.
Yeah, McKennie got an assist. Aronson, he's getting a lot of assists recently as well.
Yeah.
They're mostly deflected or not intentional.
We'll
The
take
one today was or not today, but most recently was deflected almost perfectly into the path of his attacker.
Hey, you got to be
You
good
gotta
to be
take
lucky.
it.
I believe in that.
That's true.
Yeah.
McKennie's was a peach of a ball.
That was beautiful.
Reminds me a bit of myself this week.
That would be my off the pitch shout out today.
Yeah.
Shout out Jared Flags. Shout out South Pond.
Big win.
Won the first game of the season. Baby Flags made his debut
Yep.
Oh la la.
and caps it off with a beautiful assist.
Yes.
A dinked little ball to the back post onto the head of Louis Lindbergh, our resident sniper. That is his nickname.
With a hattie.
With a hat
With
trick.
a hat trick.
What was that
Capped it
score?
off. 7-1.
7-1.
Jeez, who'd you
Yeah,
play?
We Germany Brazil them.
Not very good team.
No, they were.
They were not very good.
Didn't want to take the gas
They,
off.
no,
the
we were
foot
up,
off the gas, huh?
6-0.
We were 6-0
at
at
halftime.
halftime.
Weather delay because of thunder.
Oh,
Win in 30 minutes. It's raining. It's about 40 degrees.
They wouldn't concede the win.
Ref goes over to ask if they would like to concede and just move on with the day. Get inside. They say, no, we believe we can score 7 in the second half.
For context, this Urbano team won no games last year. They tied no games last year. And they had a goal differential of negative 113.
This is mean. Why are we putting these guys on blast?
Because if they had some humility and they were bad, then you'd be like, oh, they're just having fun.
But they are just having fun. They're out
No,
there.
dude, no.
Bro, it's
They berate the refs every
game.
game. They show up late. They talk shit. And then their bio on their website is semi-professional team. So
That sounds like they're having a great time. I'm not
Come
gonna lie
on,
to you.
He says, I might have to join her.
That's my squad, bro.
That's your squad. Yeah,
Anywho, Weston McKennie, peach of an assist for
Money.
Juventus.
to the back post.
Aronson, also the little weird header the other week that got counted as one, even though it just dropped around, and it was something. Haji up to the Premier League, as we're talking about one of the other people in form. Julian Hall brace in the US Open Cup. That got him to his 9 goal contributions in 8 games. Back down to the negative here. Pulisic. I mean, he's playing a lot for Milan, and he's
Right.
healthy. The problem is he has not scored a goal in the year 2026. The World Cup here does
Saving
take
him
place in
up, dude.
2026.
Saving
What's
him
the-
up.
He might.
He's
Will he
saving up.
just be due? Is that
Yeah, he's-
is that his plan, that he's just not going to score so that he's due in the World Cup?
If he doesn't score from here to the World Cup, we're putting a just whale of a play on Pulisic to score in the first game.
First game, yeah, got to. Just
He's
break the egg.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, he's got to pick it up. At this point,
We support
I don't
the
know.
boy. AC Milan, late title push.
He did have. Man, are they even close?
They're
Can they do it?
a bit off of Inter, but this keeps them technically alive, I believe, getting this win this weekend.
I mean, they've been pretty dog shit with a lot of draws recently, though.
Yeah, Arsenal are technically alive, but let me tell you,
Yeah, we'll get there.
I mean, Pulisic did look.
they're 12 points off.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't remember them being that close,
Late
but
title push.
Hey,
I just Pulisic
Crazier
looked
things
right
have
in their
happened.
last game before this. This game did not look as great. It's another game without a goal. I'm a bit worried about our boy Puli. I mean, he's still obviously
yeah, of course you're going to
our best player, and you're gonna have to start him and then everything. But
much rather see him in the form he
Man.
had first half of the season. We're
Yeah.
definitely
Como's
not
in
there.
5th.
Como's doing the thing.
Oh
yeah,
my
Como was amazing with
Lord.
Fabregas as their manager.
Nico Paz.
Nico Paz.
Alvaro Morata.
Come to Arsenal.
Oh, Romero's there.
Mm-hmm.
What a guy. That's really it for our U.S. men's national team performances. I'm sorry to see you, Nick. It's time to get to Arsenal Alley. Arsenal lost this weekend 2-1 to Manchester City. The title is it's not looking great right now. Short term, how are you feeling? Long term, how are you feeling about the Gunners here?
Shed a tear. I'm not gonna lie to you. And it wasn't even a sad tear. It was an angry tear.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've shed an angry tear in my life, bro.
Donnarumma almost gave you something.
Dude, so look, it ended. The game ended. I don't even want to talk about the game. Arsenal are trash. The game ended, and I'm frantically looking for the TV control to turn the TV off. Can't find it anywhere. Just unplug the TV, put my shoes on, turn around and tell Hannah I need to take a walk, and I just go. I go for an angry, sad walk around Olive Oak Park. I was gone for a minute. Got a brownie, tried to cheer myself up, didn't work. Like it was rough. Yeah. So really, really awful. They weren't. I think I said it to Palmer yesterday, but there wasn't a single player that outperformed a single Man City player. Like maybe Saliba played better than Nunez. That's it. And I
think Raya played better than Donnarumma.
No, he didn't. Raya could have also given up a goal in the first 2 minutes of the game.
He did try, yes.
Donnarumma did give up a goal. though.
And Donnarumma made some actual saves. Like Raya shouldn't have saved anything, but didn't bail us
I
out
heard
either.
Pulisic was on Raya.
Hey, rumor is.
Ayo.
Yeah, I mean, we're bad. I don't know what else to tell you. I think this club is broken. They're not going to win the league. Let's end it there. Okay, we're tied on points. It's the league is gone.
3-point lead. With
I wanted
We're
to
in
look
the-
at those 5 remaining fixtures for both teams.
We're in the semifinals of the Champions League.
Arsenal's are more favorable.
We're
They
not
are.
going to do anything. I pray to God that we lose to Atletico, so I don't have to watch this team in a final get destroyed by Bayern or PSG. Like that's going to be good for no one. And yeah, it's doomsday time. It's time to reassess everything. And where I've landed is you got to tear it down. This team, as it's constructed with the leadership it has, is not going to win anything of importance. And when you come to that realization, that means got to do something different. It's been 6 years. I'm officially a Mikel Arteta out guy. I don't want him back.
Wow.
Said it.
He should be fired. He has been so focused on creating this system of fine details, and everyone does these exact things. You take advantage of these minuscule other sides of the game, that the actual game of football is gone from Arsenal Football Club. It does not look like you are playing soccer at any point during watching an Arsenal game. And And even when things are good, and here's the thing, that's okay if you win. If you completely shithouse games, if you rely on corners, if you rely on recycled balls with 90 passes in a row to eventually get a tap in, fine, but you gotta win.
Right.
And the man hasn't been able to win, okay? He got an FA Cup the first year where Abba basically took him to it. Fine, congratulations there. You played a 5-back with Hector Bellerin and Rob Holding. Like, you got lucky to win that. That team should not have won anything. He keeps on, I mean...
He's had 4 chances. He has 4 trophies to win. Obviously, still in with 2.
Should have been the favorite in all. Was, I think, the favorite or close to the favorite in all 4. Definitely in 3, I would say. And he's going to go 0 for 4. The players, sell whoever you want. Don't care. Name a guy. I'd be fine selling him for a good fee.
Saka?
I'd be fine selling him for a good fee.
Rice?
Wow.
I'd be fine selling him for a good fee.
200 million.
Not because
To Man City.
Not because I don't like these guys. Saka, I feel for him. Got absolutely ran into the ground from the age he was 17 years old, and now his body, it feels broken at 23. Insane. Rice, supposed to be the guy that
He's
is
got to
supposed
be
to
fucking exhausted at this point. too.
yeah, that's the other thing. This team is so spent. I mean, maybe I'm being too harsh on Rice, but I think you got to tear it down. I think you got to find a manager with a different vision. He got, like I said, he got so caught up in the
Who is that?
details. I don't know, but he got so caught up in the details that he doesn't allow anyone to
Good
actually
evening.
play football. How does Pep have the
Xabi Alonso.
best
Good
system?
evening.
Pep has the best system, but also all of his players are so nasty at all times. Like, they're all
I
competent
think
to do
that's
everything.
I think that's the difference. Is also, we don't make enough of Man City got Gahey and Semenyo to just bolster their season this season, middle of the way, and now it's just like, all right, well, now they just have 2
But
of the
this
great
isn't-
players there.
This
I think
isn't a
that's
City
crazy.
thing, though. Like, I don't give a. It could have been
But
any other team.
I think it is a bit. Is they're playing similar systems, but you have players that create just magic out of absolutely nowhere so consistently for City, and then you have a striker that finishes anything that's around his like airspace.
But I feel like Arteta
don't
like
have that with-
drains the magic from these guys.
I
Like,
think, I
it
think you're right there. I
disappears.
think there's a tinge of irony in how this game results, right? Both of these are tactical masterminds. They dictate every minutia of the game, whether it's positioning or
Minutia,
how
good
you
vocab.
take touches, where you go in the field. But the difference maker in the game is the player who kind of ignores all that, who operates outside of those guidelines, and that's Ryan Cherky. And Arsenal has that fucking player. They have Eberechi Eze, who is of that same ilk. He can do that kind of magic,
Yeah.
but Mikel Arteta restricts him. This is the first time he played him in the wing.
But
I
it's
knew
not-
you were excited about that before the game. And he honestly could have been the difference maker in this match. He hit the crossbar.
No, look. Also, to be fair, like they were. This team fought. I'm not saying that they did not
They
fight
certainly did.
because they were close. They hit 2 posts.
Right, Kai
But
Havertz
they
on the header
were.
too.
City was so much better.
Yeah.
Like, they were just a far better
I don't
team.
think there's any doubt
And
about
at
that.
this stage in the season, to say that about any team, like, again, I don't think it's a City thing. Arsenal choked their way to get here, then tried to like get up for this game after playing like shit for a month, and that's a pretty fucking tall ask, especially when you're looking at the people across
I mean,
the
they
bench.
they skidded into this game while City
Yeah.
are running.
And
full
no
force.
one,
Yeah.
not a single person could like it had to be I don't know, not a single person could step up. Not a single person could look at the other guys around him and say, like, here we go, this is where it stops. Kai Havertz misses a fucking break, like 1v1.
Would you
What's your
rather
opin-
be in Man City's position of you're still in second, chasing the Premier League, but it looks like you're gonna do it, but you're out of Champions League, or be in Arsenal's position where you're still in the lead of the Premier League technically, and you're in the semifinals of the Champions League with a
Are we
more
taking in
favorable
all the
matchup than
context?
Yeah.
Bayern?
Are we talking about in their position, or would you rather be Arsenal, or would you rather be Man City
Yeah.
for the end of the
There's
season?
a simple
Because
answer
there's
if you
a
had
simple
everything else.
fucking answer, bro. I'd rather be Man City to end the year. I would die to be a Man City. To be any fan that isn't an Arsenal fan, I would die for it, bro. I'm so over it. Everyone should go. It should start from you. Don't, for the love of God, don't sell Lewis Skelly. Don't sell Nwaneri. Don't sell Dowman. Like, just,
Talk to me
it's
about Gabriel.
it's a total, sell him. Fucking leave him.
Where was he
dude.
in this game? Where was his head?
I actually thought he played okay-ish, and then the frustration immediately
Wrestling with
overwhelmed
Haaland?
him. Yeah.
He seemed more
whatever.
focused on.
I mean, after
being in a pissing
after the
match.
second goal. After the second goal.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, at that point, he's not gonna go score. Like, What else can you do? I don't know.
I mean, he did the first half of the season.
Yeah, dude, let me tell you,
Just
the
scoring
disappearance of Corner FC has also fucked this team. Jesus Christ. City looks so much better from corners this game, dude.
Yeah.
Every corner that City's whipped in. Bernardo Silva might be the best player in the world right now, dude. Let's talk about that guy. Holy shit.
He's the difference maker.
I mean, I thought, yeah, you said Turkey. Silva was the best player on the pitch by a mile. Gahey looked better than Gabriel and Saliba. Nico Riley might be the best left back that's ever existed. Erling Haaland is the best striker that ever
Nico
existed.
Riley's so filthy.
I mean, Turkey is shades of Eden Hazard, and I hate him just as much.
Semenyo and
Like,
Doku were also just cooking mascara and
Good, very good.
yeah.
why are you starting 4 center backs in this game, bro? Like, and
Also
that's the
against
other
these
thing.
wingers, is that not just
Oh
like
my
a
God.
and it was from the get go. It was right away you saw that Mascara was getting absolutely
dude, and-
forced by the wingers.
And
it
that
was,
is not a slight on Mascara, by the way. Of
no,
course
he's a
he's getting
back
coached.
against some of the best wingers in the world. No shit, he's gonna get cooked.
And that's the other thing. We've turned. Why is this team so like he focused so much on this defensive structured thing? We have Rice, who's a 6, playing as an 8, and whether you want to call him an all-around midfielder, fine, he's proven that. But he's still a more defensive player than he is an attacking player. We put this midfielder in Havertz into a striker at the 9. We've sucked the magic out of Gabriel Jesus' boots. Martinelli forgot that he's a Brazilian. Like it's. Everyone's gone. The only guy who still kind of looks like the same player is Leo Trossard. Okay, like that's not gonna
Okay.
fucking do anything. So it's and Eze at times, but
I mean, as a
he tried.
he's a difference maker. He can win a
Can't
trophy,
be.
as we saw with Crystal Palace. He can win a trophy for a team as the guy. He's not been allowed to be that same as and quite honestly, Arsenal should do a little bit more of hitting it out to him and letting him kind of cook himself rather than trusting the entire system. And you see a little bit more of that with Man City now too, is that it's not so much of only Pep's system, is he's allowing a lot of isolation. He's allowing Doku and Semenyo and Cherokee to do a lot of creative one-on-one beating people rather than just finding the system.
Any attacking player at an elite club should be able to look at a 1v1 and said, me.
I could take that.
Me.
Right.
Yeah.
That should be the mentality every
Especially
time.
the
and
players
it
at this
never
type of a
is for
team.
Arsenal,
The
bro.
instinct shouldn't be,
It never is.
where's the pass?
Dude, did you watch that Sporting game? The amount of like
Where's the negative pass?
we had the ball
Pulisic.
90% of the time, and it was entirely in our half. Like I can't even. Anyways, game's
Yeah.
gone.
I like your point. You said it. We can get off this game.
Did you hear
obviously.
the announcer say that mid-game?
What?
It was a Cherokee fell over, or somebody fell over, got pushed.
Oh yeah,
And he
game's
goes-
gone.
Game's gone.
Game's gone.
That was stupid. Yeah.
Game. Speaking of games gone, though, you're right. If you're going to play the super pragmatic approach, win by all costs, maximize the gray area, and you get results, so be it. It's effective.
Yeah.
No one can tell you otherwise. But if you take all the enjoyment out of the game,
Oh, I can
Any
tell you how
entertainment
little
value.
fun I have
Yeah.
watching Arsenal, bro.
and that's
Zero.
a problem with a lot of the Premier League. Arsenal is an extreme example of that, but up and down the league this year,
That's why the MLS is so fun right now.
right? You want to see free flowing, risk taking, Ange Postecoglou football, where you might see a 3-4 game like Aston
Yeah.
Villa Sunderland this weekend.
Tottenham's
Not
like,
a
I can't
fucking
win.
0-0.
anyway." I get fucked left and right. No, you're right. You're right.
I make football more entertaining.
I
think.
know.
It's
Yeah.
way better, and
Well,
that's why we
hopefully-
love international soccer.
And
right?
hopefully this Arsenal case study is the death of that. You know, hopefully, like, yep, it doesn't work. Let's go back to.
go back to the drawing
Yeah.
board. Yeah.
I think Man City's maybe taught that a little bit of you can't go fully into just make them into robots.
God, how good is Semenyo, dude?
I mean,
How do they get
He's
these
been
guys?
insane.
Lots of money,
yeah, just like
and
shit.
maybe just ignoring the rules. But
What happens the day that Arsenal finish second in the summer, right after World Cup ends? 60-point charge, Man City, Arsenal win the league.
I don't know.
What happens on
That would
this
be the most-
podcast?
That would be the most Arsenal trophy
You
you could get.
You can't put that anywhere.
no, you just feel bad.
Yeah.
Do you have a parade
That
for
would make
it?
me feel worse. That would make me feel
Right.
worse.
Like,
You get the trophy for being second.
And if I saw Arsenal celebrate for anyone from Arsenal, the admin on Instagram, bro, I'd be furious.
yeah.
I mean,
Anyways, your turn.
yeah, Mike, Toffee Talk. It was a tough one
Yeah, no
against
shit,
Liverpool.
eh?
The first one at the Dickie, the Hill Dickinson. Against Liverpool, Derby, emotions high, and it gets started off wonderfully with Ndiaye with a goal. The Big Dickie's going crazy. 1-0 Everton. It's amazing. And then it gets called off for offsides. And within like 2 minutes of that, Mo Salah gets a goal for Liverpool, takes the lead. But Beto gets us back in it. The big fucker puts one in the back of the net. He's back, does the silencer. And then 11 minutes of added time. And in the 10th of those 11 minutes, it's Virgil van Dijk off a corner, heading it home. It's awful. We dropped a bit in the standings. We're also only 1 point off of European spot still.
Mm-hmm.
But boy, that 1 point from this draw would have been so nice so that we could have been in that European spot now. What did you make of this one? Obviously, I don't think going into Liverpool you're ever saying absolutely you should get a win or get a result, but this game it seems like Everton had plenty of chances to come out with a win or a result here.
Yeah, brutal way to lose, obviously, the first Merseyside derby at the new stadium. Thought we went up right away. That's like a slight offside.
Good amount of control in that one.
Jake O'Brien's just passed him on the ball through. Not even the goal scoring moment, but the ball before. Brutal. And then, yeah, of course, you give Mo Salah that space on his left foot. He's going to kill you every time. I mean, I hate it, obviously, but kind of fitting. It is his last Merseyside derby, and he goes out with a goal. That's what fucking King Mo does. And then, yeah, Beto, credit to him. Gets us back in the game, takes his chance pretty well. And then everything to fight for, bloodbath up until the 100th minute, and a Virgil van Dijk header.
Yeah.
The one singular weak point in Jordan Pickford's game, perhaps, is he can kind of get dogged in the air. And that's exactly what happened. Van Dijk puts one right over Tarkowski, and Pickford's kind of gets bumped off.
I mean,
balance.
At that range, you're not.
It's just right over his head.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I think I read something today that Liverpool has 6 winners in Merseyside derbies past the 90th minute. So we see that shit all the time. We were on the other end of it last season when Tarkowski got the winner. I don't think it was quite stoppage time, but, right in that Fergie time area. Hey, man, if you're going to get
it's a tough one.
Killed, but it's Mo Salah and it's Van Dijk. I mean, maybe it was just inevitable. I don't know.
I mean, I think the best thing to take out of it is that it's a game against Liverpool that you're still now, even after this loss, only 1 point out of a European spot. It's going to be very, very competitive, and it's going to have to be a very good run-in.
Yeah.
I don't think the
I hope it
matchups
doesn't
are
fuck
the
with
worst.
their heads, though. That could be a bit deflating.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah,
but
that
there's
was my
still- There's
thought.
so much to play for still, and you see that you're 1
Should
point
be.
off of it.
And I think they could be
And the
resilient
next game
enough.
is against West Ham, who just drew against Wolves today, and Wolves are now relegated.
I mean, that
West
is a
Ham's
good
2 points
landing
out.
spot for next week.
I think, yeah.
Get right game.
Yeah.
I think it could be also you need to go in all in. You can't say, oh, it is a get right game, and then underestimate West Ham, who are fighting for survival in any sense. But
Yeah,
West Ham has also been
I
playing
don't think
very
it gets
well recently.
any easier. West Ham is playing at that level, and they have
At
everything to play
Liverpool's
for.
level?
They can't slip for anything. Well, no,
Liverpool
but
hasn't been at
form-wise,
Liverpool might
Liverpool
be at a
has-
West Ham level.
West Ham's been scoring goals. Yeah, and they have so much more to play for. I mean, we're playing for fringe Europe, which should be motivating.
Yeah.
But to
For their
keep
lives,
up
yeah.
in Premier League is a whole nother level of motivation. Yeah, but I'm still pretty optimistic about the rest of the season. It's going to be tight. We're going to have things pan out. It's so, I mean, from our position down to 13th or whatever is
Yeah,
it's just neck and neck.
we're close to 6th place. So like I think 2 points off 6th, 1 point off 7th.
Bless you.
We're also only 1 point off of like dropping 3 spots and 2 points off dropping like 4. It's
1 point off 6 too. 48.
yeah, okay. So I mean it can be a very, very large swing in these last couple of weeks of what happens in terms of points.
Yeah, and we're going to have to get a result against West Ham to really think we have a shot at it, because the next week we're playing Man City. They're in absolute juggernaut mode. And then Crystal Palace, and then Sunderland, and then Tottenham. And that Tottenham game on match
Might
week
be
38,
their
there could be
survival.
the nail in the coffin or their survival, right? So 2 home games left and 3 away. I don't know what the point total has to be, but
I think it has to be high considering the amount of.
If you beat
2
West
wins in
Ham and
5.
lose to Tottenham, I will never forgive you guys.
yeah, that
If
would
we
that'd be brutal.
I would
if we
never forgive-
beat West Ham, beat Sunderland, beat Tottenham, you think the 9 there's enough? Get us to European.
Yeah, I don't know what everybody else's schedule is off the top of my head.
I would
but
say no.
9 points is pretty good.
Out of 5, I think you want minimum 10.
I think we could get 10.
Get a draw in one of the other ones. Who would you have to draw? City or who?
Well, West Ham, Palace, Sunderland,
Palace.
and
Draw
Tottenham.
Palace. You can draw that Palace game.
Draw
Yeah,
Palace.
We could win that Palace game.
We
You
could win
can
that
you can
Palace
beat
game.
They drew
them and
West Ham
Sunderland.
0-0 today. Sunderland could score a lot of goals, so that
That
one's
was
a bit of a
Palace,
toss
not
up.
Wolves that played West Ham.
Yeah.
West Ham now 2 points clear of Tottenham.
Well, let's try
Uh-oh.
to get 15 points and we'll settle with 12.
All right, let's do it. Let's move into the power rankings here. Last week we had City 1, Bournemouth 2, Everton 3, Brighton 4. Have to keep City at 1 this week. I think you have to keep Bournemouth at 2 again this week.
Yeah, what was the result?
They won
beat-
against
They beat.
who did they just beat this weekend? They beat
Brentford?
Arsenal and then they beat Newcastle.
Newcastle.
Yeah.
2-1, yeah.
Yeah,
Newcastle go a man down? I forgot.
so I'm not 100% sure.
Where is Newcastle? They're 14th. Yikes.
All right, so who do we want
No, they did
else
not
in
go
this? Do
way
we
down.
stick with Brighton maybe up at 3 now?
Villa had a big win.
Yeah, Brighton did.
Brighton tied. Who did
Man,
that?
you?
No, not Man U.
Brighton have 3 wins and a draw.
Do you want to go Villa? That Villa,
Nottingham Forest.
That Villa
2
Sunderland
draws,
game was
win,
sick.
draw, win. They had a massive win.
Yeah, I'm fine with throwing them in at the 4. So we want to go City, Bournemouth. Who do we want the 3?
Do we not want to go Villa? That Sunderland game
Villa?
was sick.
All right, we can go City, Bournemouth,
Forest is really not that
Villa,
good, but that was a cool game.
and Nottingham Forest.
They have 7 of their last
City,
9.
and then who was?
City, Bournemouth,
Who'd they tie?
Aston Villa, and then
Oh, they tied Nottingham.
Nottingham Forest.
Tied Nottingham, beat Sunderland, beat...
What about Brentford? They have a win and then 5 draws.
Yeah, that's
Who'd
not
they-
doing it for me.
Who'd they beat, though?
All right, are we good
they
with
beat
the
Burnley
4 of
way back.
City,
I
Bournemouth,
don't know, man. We're
Aston
talking
Villa,
it
and
out.
Nottingham Forest?
We're talking it out, dog.
Yeah, sure. Give it to Aston Villa just based on the 4-3 win alone.
That was a sick game.
It was cool.
Yeah, all right.
All right. That is our new updated
Wait, sorry, what
4.
was
United beat Chelsea.
It's City,
Chelsea's.
Bournemouth, Aston Villa, Nottingham Forest. Tough for Brighton to get another win and get dropped out, but who cares?
No, they tied.
They tied.
Oh, did they?
Yeah,
Oh,
they tied Tottenham 2-2.
Oh,
They
yeah.
got
They got that late.
Xavi Simmons had the winner.
Jorginho
until he
Ruder
didn't.
equalizer in the 98th minute.
Until he didn't. Our next segment will be our journey to the World Cup. We're going to be finding that
Let's
team,
go.
like I had mentioned earlier. We will present some fun facts about some countries in this 2026 World Cup.
Let's do it.
And Palmer will determine which country he likes best. And by the end of this segment, as we get into the World Cup, we will figure out what team to root for. Obviously, you can figure out what team to root for yourself as
No.
we go along.
You have to follow ours.
Mike, why don't we start with you with your fun facts about your team? Introduce.
Really quick, we are 8 episodes away from the start of the World Cup.
That's fucking
crazy.
That's so
crazy.
sick.
That's
That's
fucking
so
terrifying.
sick, dude. All right, yeah, go for it, Trace.
I have my first team.
Okay, you're selling it to us. Make sure you're selling the
Yeah,
viewers
so
here on
hey,
why
sell
to
it to me.
support them.
Don't
Hey,
look at
man.
him.
Hey, sell.
Don't look at him. Look at me.
The Germans.
Oh.
Das Germans, Alemannia.
Let's not sell it. Some messy stuff.
Germans, obviously a very historic national team, World Cup team, winning team,
What else
Oh,
are they
yeah.
known for?
giants of the sport. My first fun fact is that Germany has 12 podium finishes in the history of the World Cup. 4 wins, 4 runners-up, and 4 third-place finishes, which is the
Uh-huh.
most of any nation.
There we go.
Wow.
There we go.
But
Danke.
But there's more.
they have bombed out of the group
They
stage
bombed?
in the last 2 iterations of the tournament. So in
Mm.
2018 in Russia and 22 in Qatar, they did not pass the group stage
I
phase,
forgot about the Russia
which
one.
is those are the first and only times in their entire history where they've failed to get to the quarterfinals or further.
Who's it right now? Nagelsmann?
Julian Nagelsmann.
Julian Nagelsmann.
Big World Cup.
Dude, you know what that means.
They're due.
They're due.
They're due.
They're due.
They're
They had a
fucking
pretty
due.
good
A lot of talent.
qualifying form. They lost their first game of qualifying against Slovakia, 2-0, I believe. And then
Dog walked.
they went on to win, I think, the remainder of their games. So they'll be a fierce competitor in a group with Curacao, Ivory Coast, and Ecuador. My second fun fact about the Germans and their storied history is they have the leading goal scorer in World Cup tournament history. A certain Miroslav Klose,
Miroslav
I remember
Klose.
when he broke it.
16 goals all time throughout 4 tournaments.
Most underrated striker of all time?
He's probably up there.
Up there.
Not, I mean, from my perspective at least, not like a historic club career.
No.
Pretty understated, but come tournament time, he always showed up, scored 4 to 5 goals in the tournament, and was crucial in Germany's 2014 World Cup win.
He was everything you wanted in a 9.
Yeah.
Just good in the air, good linking up.
His personal record in the World Cup, quarterfinal, third place, win.
There we go. Build into something.
Upward trajectory.
Nice.
Come to Arsenal.
Pulisic was
Didn't make it.
Didn't make it. Didn't
Round of
didn't get out.
16.
Round 16.
Win.
So that is my case for the Germans. They'll be a fun team to watch this year.
This will
Full
be
of
a
young
fun team.
talent. Do I go to my second team or do we move on?
No. We'll move.
No, I think I picked one of the 3 first round, right?
Okay.
You'll give an early favorite, and then we'll
Okay.
continue going around.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right,
yeah.
cool. So we go from the Germans to their longtime rivals, the French. Is my first team here. Starting off with some heavy hitters.
Really?
Oh la 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 la. France, who was unbeaten in their group run to get here, swept their group probably unsurprisingly. They're I would say probably the co-favorite. I think betting in some places have it Spain, some places have it France.
I would say they're probably.
Yeah, odds-on favorite-ish. Them and Spain are pretty up there. But I think we're all expecting big things. We all know Kylian Mbappe. We all know the depth that they have. They can send a C team and still do something special. So going to be doing big things. If you're looking for a team to root for just based off of sick soccer, France is definitely a place to go. However, if you are someone who's looking for a little bit different, if you're someone who thinks a lot about life and more importantly what happens after life, France might be the team for you. Because France actually has a bit of a weird relationship with death. Did you know
Oh,
that in France, it is legal to marry a dead person?
Oh,
No.
You are allowed to marry a dead person as long as you show them proof that you were planning on getting married before. So in a certain sense, kind of
beautiful
sweet.
in that way.
It's kind of
Yeah,
romantic.
like your fiance dies, or creepy, but that's eye of the beholder and all that. Not only that, but in several towns around France, a lot of like small kind of villages in the kind of in the countryside,
Brother, you
they've-
gotta stop playing footsie with the table.
they've actually footy with the boys, dude. What do you want? They actually banned dying in several of the villages around France.
Not allowed to die.
Can't do it. Not allowed.
I could get behind that.
Not allowed,
Cemetery's
dude.
too full. So if you have a love relationship with death, you should root for France. If you hate death, you should root for France. Sounds like you should root for France. I don't know what to tell you, man.
Telling.
Love or hate death.
This
That
is
basically
very
sums up
tempting.
everyone.
What
I
a
got I don't think a lot about soccer. I don't know if you guys know that, but for some reason, on my way to work this morning, I was just thinking about the last World Cup and how Mbappe, he got a hat trick in the final, didn't
in
he?
the final, yeah, and
Yeah,
still
dude.
lost.
And still lost.
Tough.
Yeah.
I was just thinking of what fucking crazy face he's got on in the weight room right now, just fucking grinding.
I mean, that would have been a
just
back-to-back World Cup. That would have been.
Yeah, that would have been something
dude,
special.
World
just
Cup
getting ready for
hat-trick.
war, bro.
Now he's the dictator. He's pulling all the
Yeah.
strings.
Dude, just ready for war. Just fucking dialed.
LeBron.
We'll see.
He LeBron
yeah.
didn't.
We'll see.
So LeBron, he couldn't get done at the final. There, I'll go with my first one. I'm gonna be so honest. I don't want the viewers to root for this one. I'm going to half-ass this. My first team is Mexico. My second team is Mexico. Landon Donovan. Shout out. Him and his toupee. Mexico, often referred to El Tri.
El Tricolor.
This nickname. His name, El Tricolor. It's because of the 3 colors on the flag.
This is great.
This was a
I did not know that until
This
today.
is fun and it's a fact.
It's fun and effect, and it probably won't make people root for them. Yes. They have made every World Cup since 1994.
It's not that,
But
it's not that many.
no, it's not. But they're set to become the first nation in all of history, Mexico, out of all nations, the first to host 3 World Cups.
Hey, that is a fun
Dope.
fact.
What was it?
Is
19.
it not a little? That's a
fun
little
fact.
crazy, right?
I like that.
Mexico is the first to host 3
Good for them.
over, like, Uruguay, Brazil, Spain, France, England, any of them, any of
Yeah.
these gigantic nations.
It makes you feel better. They're not hosting this one. So-
I mean, I don't know. That's crazy. 3 World Cups.
That is crazy.
Yeah, they got in because they're a host, so that obviously gives you an automatic qualification. So they didn't really have any type of run into this. They are a bit of transitioning from an older age into a new age with a lot of dual American nationals. You have Julian Araujo, who used to be on the U.S. team, Brian Gutierrez, who a lot has come out recently about how he wanted to wait for the U.S. Ultimately, the U.S. was not really biting for him, and so he went to the Mexican team. Richie Ledesma, long time with the U.S. program, went to Chivas USA and ends up playing now for Mexico. Obed Vargas, Seattle Sounders product, now Atletico Madrid, also played all with the American youth national team and then switched over to Mexico. So there's a lot of American talent over there with the Mexican national team for
Is
this World
American fun facts or Mexico fun facts?
Cup.
Flags
Fuck
for
them, man.
fans.
I'm gonna rip off some American development fun fact for Mexico. Yeah, once again, I don't really want you to root for them because they're the op. But let's go early favorite here of the 3, Palmer, before we get into Mike's second country.
I mean, I gotta go France. I love death and I hate death.
There we go.
I love death.
Sounds like the
people.
right
I hate
country for
death.
you.
All right.
Sounds like the right country for you, Doug.
Well, if you like death, Germany had a hand in a lot.
Well,
Well,
it was a good 3
Mike,
years. And
what
now we're
was
canceled.
what was your second country?
So my second country is also in the group with Germany,
Oh, makes sense
Oh,
because
that
we
makes
did
sense
this in
'cause
order.
they're ordered, yeah.
and they are the island nation of Curacao.
Curacao.
Mm.
Curacao,
Curacao.
as you might know, or maybe you do not know,
As you will shortly.
first-time World Cup qualifier
Mm.
Hell yeah.
and the smallest
Underdog.
country to ever qualify.
Wow.
Although technically not a country, still within the kingdom of Netherlands, but
Mhm.
with some of their own autonomy. That's kind of unclear to me.
Good research.
I don't think you researched these facts.
Tiny country. Population, 156,000 people total.
How can we trust those numbers?
How many people
I counted.
are in Kalamazoo, Michigan?
In the county?
Not 150,000.
In the county, more than that.
The
And in the
county?
city,
Yeah.
probably closer to 80,000 or so.
Less, I would guess.
In the great state of Wyoming,
Mm.
there's less than 600,000 people, but still dwarfs Curacao. But back to their qualifying run.
That's a shit stat. What the fuck
Just so
is
you
that?
know,
72,000 in Kalamazoo.
just giving you context.
All right.
So 2
They went
Kalamazoo's.
perfect in qualifying.
Hell yeah.
Perfect. Only wins, straight dubs through the first heat of CONCACAF fixtures and a second heat.
I'm not even sure if I'm that impressed because it was CONCACAF.
I'm impressed.
This is what you do. They were led by legendary Dutch manager Dick Advocaat,
Hell.
Hell yeah.
Early favorite.
who had
may
stints
have changed.
with the Dutch national team, Polish national team, some others, and Sunderland. Sunderland for a hot
He should have
second.
ended on that for sure.
He coached a few games by telephone because he couldn't get into the country. And after leading them to their first ever qualifying, He unfortunately had to resign.
This has to be the winner of this week. This is an amazing story.
He unfortunately had to resign after taking on this historic run for kind of a sad reason.
Oh,
His daughter, his grown daughter, is experiencing health issues. So he said family comes before football,
Good guy.
which is kind of beautiful.
what?
This was funny.
Your
and fun, and
research
now
is
it's- now it's kinda
nah,
Just
sad.
telling the
this
story.
is sad facts.
You've got to also wrap it up soon. This is 2 fun facts, not an entire biography of the
And I will
country.
wrap it up by saying that Curaçao's national language is Papiamento.
You're just reading off a fucking Wikipedia page?
No, I'm not. I'm reading off my
Okay.
sheet.
All right.
To all my Curaçao natives,
Oh my god.
Mike by Corsu.
Classic Mike fashion, dude.
In Papiamento.
Took us to the peaks and the valleys.
I-
Just-
Let's bring
Which-
it down
which
and then
means-
bring it back up, baby.
I love you, Curaçao. I'll be
Okay.
pulling for Curaçao this tournament. I'll be there on June 20th to watch Curaçao play Ecuador at
Wow.
Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City.
Hell yeah.
Good fucking luck, boys.
Mike, you're telling me that
can't wait for them to
Germany's
win
never
that
had
game.
any kind of inspiring leaders like that in the past?
Hey, before we get our
I don't think
channel
Dick
taken down-
Advocat coached Germany, but he has been around a while. So
All right. Well, I don't even.
Well
I
done,
don't even want to do
Curaçao.
mine anymore. That was electric.
that's the
All
story
right.
of Curaçao.
My
Of
second
course.
country is Senegal. Who that France Senegal game's gonna be sick. That Senegal
That's gonna be a
Norway
great
game eventually is
All
really
those
fun.
games in that group are going to be nice.
Yeah.
Illuminati.
Yeah. It's gonna be
Skidderman.
sweet.
Skidderman.
Kiliman.
So Senegal, who beat out the Congo, Democratic Republic of the Congo, in order to get the victory in their group by 2 points. Pretty close. Congo still qualified, I believe.
Yeah,
Yep.
through,
Still
through qualifiers.
out there. So shout out to the Congo as well. But Senegal's kind of got some dark horse energy. So if that's your vibe looking into this World Cup, they got some very skilled offensive players. Mane, one Skidderman Ndiaye, Ismaili Sarr as well, Koulibaly, some veteran presence, Mendy. So they got some guys that you can root for. This is a team that can make some noise. They could win a knockout game or two, I bet. So be a fun team to cheer for.
Go the whole-
And especially a fun team to cheer for if you are a tailgating kind of guy. Because let me tell you,
Ooh.
no tailgate is going to hit like a Senegal tailgate when Akon blasts through those speakers, buddy. Because
Hell yeah, bro.
Akon is a Senegal legend. If you want to hear smack that 17 times before a World Cup game, the Senegal tailgate is the place to go, and you're going to have to be rooting for Senegal. He also tried to make his own city in Senegal, Akon City. That was supposed to be funded by his own cryptocurrency, Akon Coin.
Oh yeah.
Plans for both of those have since been abandoned. but a legend, always trying to put on for the people of Senegal as well. And just going to be a poppin' party if you're trying to watch some games. So if you like a little 2000s R&B, hip-hop, this is a team for you.
I mean, I can't believe you said Senegal and didn't mention they got absolutely
Robbed.
robbed of a African Cup of Nations title that
Those are unfun facts.
they were
Yeah, that's not
Shit,
fun.
they're out for
cheated
blood,
out of in
dude.
the moment, still won, and then after they won, got ripped back away after they'd already won it months away from that.
That's
if you
a
want
not
a team
fun
that
fact.
review.
a redemption story,
There we go. Yeah, if you like a little redemption, little dark horse.
they need a trophy because the African Confederation has stolen it, ripped it away from them. It's corrupt. If you're against corruption, go for Senegal.
If you're anti-corruption, cheer for Senegal.
Corruption is not bad.
I have another African nation. It is South Africa, the host of the 2010 World Cup, the only country that has hosted the World Cup from Africa.
Wow.
They hosted in 2010. Their nickname is Bafana Bafana, which means, do you guys know what it means? in
I love
Zulu?
you, Curacao.
It's the boys, right?
It's the boys, the boys. They're boys, the
The
boys,
boys.
Bafana Bafana. It's footy with the boys, footy with Bafana Bafana. The boys, the boys. How could you not love South Africa from that alone? But there's a U.S. connection because, U.S. soccer fan here. What's the connection? Carlos Queiroz. Remember the name?
Manager, right?
Yeah.
He's a man in 1998 made for the U.S. the road to 2010, or the game plan essentially for how U.S. soccer was going to win the World Cup by 2010. He was the coach for South Africa in 2000 to 2002. Could not finish out that World Cup cycle by coaching them through the 2002 World Cup. He left in March before the World Cup, similar to a certain Matt Crocker in U.S. soccer. One parallel there. 2, makes the plan for U.S. soccer. Whoa, that's crazy. Made the plan for U.S. soccer.
It's also
To win it by 2010. South Africa hosted the World Cup in 2010, the country that he had previously coached for. Wow.
I don't
Also
know what
coached
the hell
Colombia.
just happened with that reasoning.
Yeah.
It was all
So,
over the
like
place.
like just recently, like just before our current manager.
He also coached Iran
Why did
for
he leave
quite a
the
long
U.S.?
time. The U.S. and Iran. Also,
Why did he leave the U.S.?
Connections everywhere.
he didn't coach the U.S. He was like I don't know. They hired him to make a 12-year, $50 million worth plan of how the U.S. was going to win the World Cup by 2010,
How'd that turn
and
out?
he sucked.
It
He
did not
do
turn
it.
out.
Which he also couldn't make it through the World Cup with. South
He's
Africa.
also Portuguese, and we just
He's
played
Portuguese.
Portugal. So-
So look at all these
Connection.
connections. Really, the only thing and the best thing to remember about South Africa, there's some things in their past.
Not
But
great.
the biggest thing to remember is Bafana,
Bafana,
the
Bafana,
boys,
Bafana.
the boys.
Did he just take another job?
Carlos Cruz?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I think he took the
he's
Ghana
coaching
job.
Ghana.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, he's Ghana's
Good
coach.
luck to them.
Good for him, bro.
I love South Africa.
Bafana.
Shabalala.
Bafana,
Bafana.
They were also the first,
Africa.
first host country to not make it out of the group stage, followed up by Qatar as the only other team that has not made it out of the group stage as a host.
Yeah, I would have put money on both those things happening.
So they started a poor trend for host countries. Although they beat France 2-1 in their final game of that home World Cup.
France did not qualify from the group stage.
No.
They sucked.
Because they lost 2-1 to South Africa. That'll do it to you. Palmer, you've now heard all of them. Bafana, brother. Who
Corsu.
is the winner of this episode?
I mean,
Corsu.
how do you not go with Curacao? You know?
You didn't even say it correctly. Curacao.
That was an
Is
awful
it
take.
Curacao?
Curacao.
Curacao. But we got to say it in
So?
Papiamento one more time, don't we?
Say it with
Everybody-
them, Palmer. Say it with them.
Everybody say it with me.
Patimento.
Mike by Corsu.
Mike by Porsu.
All right, good job.
Mike by Corsu.
All right, well, I got money on whoever our winner next week is on replacing Cruz.
My third fun fact about Curacao.
Brother,
Dude, you gotta
spoke
love
for
an
10 minutes
underdog
about
story,
Curacao.
man.
Look up their away kits. Yellow Adidas kits. Sexy. Maybe the best kits of the
Wait,
tournament.
let me look him up.
There we go.
South Africa's
All right,
away kits
While
also
he is
very,
looking
very
that up, Nick, you have a new segment for us that certainly has been named this entire time. What is the name of this
Colombian.
segment, and
Yeah, I do.
how is it going to work?
Yeah, hey, we need a button that Palmer presses for a new segment anytime we,
That was easy.
like a new
A
seg alert.
big sound the alarm.
Wah, wah, wah,
Yeah.
wah. I like
Oh, these
those,
are
yeah.
sick, dude.
Oh, it should
So
be.
we need some sex
It should be
noises.
Bafana.
Bafana.
There's a Vuvuzuela sound.
Yeah, we're gonna go with name that flow. Subject to change. But here's the
That
segment.
flow.
Here's the segment. It has nothing to do with hair or other flows.
But it is that time.
But it is that time of the week.
Flo
We do
Balogun.
this once a month for about 3 days.
We will do this segment once a month.
So here is the game. I'm going to show you the career path of a given player, and you boys have to tell me which player that is. Should be pretty straightforward. Palmer, do you have that picture to put up on the Discord?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, so you can put it up at any time. I will read it out as well for those of us who are just listening. But
fucking hell.
Look.
career starts in 06, ends in 2021. Started with Marseille, had a couple years on loan, spent some time with Udinese from 2010 to 2013, Roma 2013 to 2014, Bayern Munich 2014 to 2017, then a couple years with Juventus, including one on loan before going off to, it seems like, some sort of Middle East league. So, gentlemen,
Wow.
name that baller.
2014,
Name that flow.
2017. Man.
I
Bayern
think you
Munich,
got to focus
29
2013 to 2019. I think that's a sweet spot.
And we know this player for sure.
For sure. He went from Roma to Bayern to Juve.
Wow.
Played international football.
Man.
Of course, I can
Jeez.
give hints, but eventually.
Roma to Bayern to Juve.
Mm-hmm.
French international, most likely.
Because he started in Marseille.
Yeah. We started with a bunch of French teams, so. Um,
I'll give you a hint right away, just so you're not on the right track. It could have been, was not.
Could have been French, but was not.
Could have been a French international. He was an
Oh.
international, but he was not a French international.
So it could have. It's probably an
Oh.
African guy.
Think imperialism.
Yeah.
all right. Can I see? Can you pull it up full
Yeah,
screen
Palmer, I
on
need to
our
see
screen
this.
here, Palmer?
I have it on mine too,
Yeah.
if you guys want to.
All right.
There you go.
Man. You gotta think maybe.
Who went from Bayern to Juve at that time?
Is
Quite a
there,
move.
is there a Ghanaian player or something?
I think it's important to note that was a loan at first, and then it got confirmed.
Yeah.
I mean, jeez, 2019 Juventus.
Would we like our first hint?
I'd like a hint.
He is a defender.
Yeah, I kinda thought
defender.
He was a defender.
He was a
That's not helpful.
defender.
Man, that still doesn't. If you're in the comments already knowing,
He was a center back.
Mhm.
And I think that should be enough to get you there. Don't discount the Roma,
Okay.
too.
Oh,
I would say a center back that you and I have talked about before, Mike.
I know.
Barzagli?
No.
No,
played at,
not recently. Not on the pod or anything. But me and Mike have
Okay.
definitely had discussions about this guy.
Man, I'm just drawing the biggest blank. I know this guy.
A
I
little
like
bit underused at times. Maybe not so at Juventus, but at Bayern, there were some big names ahead of him.
Yeah. Well,
He's
'cause
still-
at that time, that's Jerome
Mhm.
Boateng, and Mats Hummels comes in towards the end there.
Mhm.
And Javi Martinez is probably there, and then there's a Moroccan guy. But the other guy, let me.
That was around Juventus 2019. Is that when did Ronaldo go to Juventus?
He would have been there, overlap towards the end there of Juventus. I'll do Hale. I don't know what the fuck that is. That does nothing for me. Marseille. Oh,
He is currently a manager
Currently a manager.
or a sporting director, one or the other. Sorry,
currently a manager.
I could be wrong about the manager. But he currently is in a leadership position at the club he started at.
at Marseille.
I believe.
I mean, is that
All right, last
right.
hint then. His nationality was said on this podcast.
Italian?
Italian.
I don't know. Oh, within or whatever.
Coruscant.
It
I think
wasn't.
he's Ghanaian.
I mean, it could be in the Road to World Cup or not, but it was mentioned in the last 10 minutes.
Senegal?
No,
South Africa?
no,
He's from Ghana.
no,
He's not
No?
from Ghana.
no,
German?
no. You guys are gonna be so mad at yourselves. This is a pretty bad
Wait,
blank.
what? What other Mexico?
No.
What are the countries?
Netherlands?
It was the most recent country you
French
said before you started guessing.
France?
Bro, this is bad. This is bad podcast.
All right, I think you guys
apologize.
lose. I don't know what to tell you.
I guess we do.
He is a Moroccan international center back. What Moroccan international center back do we know?
Bro, I honestly
Oh
don't
my
know.
God.
Well, it's not a Garrett. It's,
This player,
it's
I hope so. They're screaming it watching this right now. This player is Mehdi Benashia.
Benatia.
Mehdi
my
Benashia, who had an illustrious career. And you
I
guys
don't even
just...
feel bad about not knowing that. Like, I'm
Mehdi
like, oh,
Benashia,
yeah.
bro? Come on.
Yeah, but I'm not.
I don't even remember him playing for Juventus.
I'm
at
not
all.
kicking myself. Oh, I
Oh.
remember him playing for them.
Oh.
I'm not kicking myself for not knowing his career path off of that. You know.
But you know he played for Bayern and Juve at least.
Yeah, but I'm not thinking about his life ever.
I don't mind you not getting him right away. But after the hints, that's pretty embarrassing.
I don't think so. I'm not embarrassed. I feel fine. I feel content.
I haven't thought about Mehdi Benatia in a while.
No, it's fun to hear his name again though.
Shout
I
out Mehdi
appreciate
Benashia,
that.
bro.
Shout him out. Yeah.
Yeah, hope
What a
you're-
guy.
Hope you're doing good. I think he is doing good. I think he's a sporting director.
We're trying to get him on the pod.
Okay. Yeah.
Look to us now.
Word on the street.
We're on the street. He's gonna say, "What the fuck? I get no recognition." This is probably the most recognition he has gotten on a podcast in a long time.
I doubt that.
No, there's probably a lot of
A lot of Marseille
Yeah.
podcasts talking about it.
Boys, we are getting closer and closer to the World Cup here. A lot of U.S. players on the mind. Obviously, Arsenal, Everton coming down to the wire here for the end of the season. What do you want to leave the viewers with before our next pod?
Mehdi Benatia.
We are in World Cup mode. I'm done. I'm done with the league. Done with the Champions
It's the
League.
final countdown, boys.
I will be looking at scores. I'm going to try to plan things during games, so I'm not watching the games. As always, it's up to Gunners, but it's with very little enthusiasm. It's just
Very haphazard and
Yeah.
cautious.
if
Up to
it happens, that'd be great. It's not going to happen. There's no need to get your hopes up.
My hopes are up about Everton, and I'm ready to get hurt. Up the toffs. We're getting Europe.
I'm excited. Season's not over. Season's just beginning. GCSL started. Let's fucking go. World
the
Cup
Swans.
just around the corner. Up the bloody Swans. Man, it's good to be in Chicago. Summertime peaking.
Get in there.
Get there. Come on.
Not as good as Curacao, baby.
Curacao.
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 Bofana. The boys. That'll be it for Footy with Bofana. Bofana. Until next time, subscribe, like, turn on notifications, share, do everything. We will be covering it until the World Cup, so stay tuned.
The
Peace.
Arsenal is good
Hey, bye,
and Nico
Corsu.
just lost his voice. Mike and Flags are crying tears of joy for David Moyes. The USMNT just lost again, but there's no choice. It's ride or die until the end on Footy with the boys.